Hello. My name's Sace, and I'm gonna give you guys a tour of my tea cart. If you know me in the real world, because YouTube isn't the real world, you'll probably know one thing, and that is you'll probably know one thing about me. Hopefully you'll know more than one thing about me, but one thing you'll know about me, I love tea. I love tea. I don't really drink coffee. I found that I'm a little sensitive to caffeine, which is why I tend to reach for tea more, and I love tea. You might also know that I really like barista stuff, and I just love those videos. There's like a ton of these channels. They tend to be Korean channels where they work in Korean cafes and they just record them making drinks, and it is my favorite thing in the world. I love them. Yeah, my roommates would come out and just seem very confused by my choice of study background. They would have their little judgmental looks on their face, and then they would stare at the screen and keep staring at the screen and just stand there like they were entranced and hypnotized. And see, that's the beauty of these videos, is that they're hypnotizing. Point is, I love tea. I love tea. I'd say from the beginning of college, I kind of started to accumulate a lot of tea. I have some photos of them over the years. Sophomore year of college, I think, was my first year where I had a little tea setup. It was just in a little tiny cabinet drawer, you know, humble and cute. I liked it. Then the next year again, I had a little bit more cabinet space, and it got bigger. It grew. You'll notice this trend where it just keeps getting bigger and bigger and bigger. There was a gap where I had the cart my senior year, but I don't have photos of it, so we'll just jump ahead to one of the more recent iterations, which is 2025, yes. And then I upgraded it once again, which is what you'll see in this video. I kind of just wanted to have it very, very accessible. aka it's right next to my table that I work at, so I could just reach over, have hot water pour into it, and then bada bing bada boom, we got yourselves a cup of tea. I tried very hard to hype this up with my intro, just because I know you guys want that so bad. Now we can get on to the cart itself, and I'm going to start at the upper level, which has mostly my sweeteners and some of my higher quality loose leaf teas. In terms of sweeteners, I really just have cane sugar. I also have coconut sugar, although I don't show it because I forgot to refill it for this video. And I also have Hojicha tea, which is like a roasted green tea, which I honestly don't drink that much, but I do love it. And then this mystery tea, which I presume is probably a black tea mixed with some kind of hibiscus, but I don't actually know. So it's mystery tea. It's mystery tea. I also have a lavender syrup right now, although I switch this in and out a lot. I'll usually just make a homemade syrup with just sugar and water. This very mediocre painting that I made that I just decided to put here. And then a lot of my matcha stuff is on this level, so my bamboo whisk is here, as well as my spoon. This I kind of just use to scoop the sweeteners and the tea. This tool that I don't actually know what it does. I think it's to sift matcha, but I don't use the thing I bought with it. Also have the bamboo scooper that I use for the matcha, and then I also use it to sift it through the sifter, which you'll see in a second. I have a lot of these tea vessels for loose leaf tea. This heart is a newer one that I got as a gift. And also most of these things are gifts. Like most of, if not like almost everything on this cart is a gift, with the exception of the wooden shelf I have there. And most things, I can't even tell you. We also have this spoon that I'm not sure why I put it here. I just didn't know where else to put it because I don't actually use it for anything. But it's new and I got it in Connecticut in this little witchy store, and it's just really pretty. Another tea vessel that I have is this little guy, and I love this little guy, okay? You just put the tea in his pants and then he chills in your cup. I even brought out a cup to demonstrate to you how chill this little guy is when he sits in your drink. I have my frother, which I usually just use to create foam, or if I'm too lazy to whisk my matcha, I'll like use the frother. I have a sieve that I use for the matcha. This is the matcha that I have. I get it from Ippodo because I just love the quality of their tea, even though it is a little bit more expensive. But look at the color. Look at the color. It's beautiful. It's bright green and beautiful, okay? And this is why I love their matchas. My boyfriend bought me the pod machine as a gift, and because he knows I don't really drink coffee, he got pods that are compatible with tea, which is why there's this sieve looking thing in the pod. I also have a lot of pods, and this is how you use it. You just put it in the machine and then boom. I also have this advent calendar, which of course had way more tea on it. I did not drink 2 of them because I had to leave and didn't get to drink them. So, moving on to the next level. The second level, which is mostly tea bags. Again, all of these were gifts. Like, I'm pretty sure every single thing that I have on this level was a gift from somebody. So, I have green tea, vanilla chai, Darjeeling, which I've actually never had until this. I don't really like mint tea, and I don't really love these Tazo ones because they're very tart, but I just keep them in case someone else wants them because I tend to offer my friends tea all the time. And then I have a lot of Earl Grey. There's a lot of Earl Grey and I love Earl Grey, so this is okay. I love London Fogs, okay? All of these little things are part of sets as well, so over time obviously there's very little of these sets left, but that's where they came from. Damn, don't know why I'm throwing those down. I also have some hot cocos in the bag that I don't really drink either, but it's always nice to have the option. Moving on to our last and lowest level, we have mostly cups, mugs, and extra tea. Who would have seen that coming? More tea in a tea cart. So I have these smaller blue and pink mugs, which I forgot where I got them, but I'll link it in the description. I also have this black mug, which is kind of a Greek mug. I don't even know where I got it. I think a lot of these I just stole from my family. This cup, me and my brother have a matching one because I think we saw it in the store and we were like, this looks kind of funny, and so we got it. This mug, which has a tea bag in it because I was literally drinking out of it, and I was like, oh shit, I should show this in the video. And then we have this black mug, which I actually got to draw on, and then it just kind of washed off, and now it's just a plain black mug, you know, classic. This one with butterflies I stole from my grandma because it's so pretty. Don't worry, she doesn't mind, or even probably notice that it's not around. And I just love it, it's so cute. Everybody has their classic jar, okay? And this one was actually a candle, which is why it says our candle company on it. And then I cleaned it out when I was done with it and used it as a mug. There's also a couple non-tea things, like I have wine glasses and shot glasses. And then I also have this one glass that was like a dessert that I bought from the store, and now I just use it as a cup. Random stuff. And then of course we have more tea. Whoa. So we have this mango one that does taste pretty good. I don't have a lot of herbal and fruity teas, so this balances it out. Most of my teas are probably black or green tea, but you know, we gotta have some variety here. More Earl Grey, which I'm not using this one, which is why it's in the bottom, and then all of these are sealed. I just got them recently, and I will eventually drink them up when I have space in the second level to put them there. But I guess if I'm really craving it, I'll just open this up. So, when has packaging ever stopped me? Oh, not me dropping it right there. And this is the last tea vessel that I have. You pour tea into the top of it, and then you put it over a cup, and it pours into the cup. It's really cool. I also just wanted to show you guys some live footage. It's not live, but live footage of me making myself a tea. This one's gonna be a London fog, but also like a very, very lazy, half-assed version of a London fog. So that's why I'm using Earl Grey tea. Then I just have the hot water go in there. I also put lavender syrup because the best London fogs have lavender syrup, okay? I don't have vanilla syrup though, so we're just gonna have to make do. Then you gotta pour in the milk. Normally what I would do is if I had a steamer, I would put in steamed milk so it stayed hot, or microwave the milk because we got nothing else to make it hot with, I guess. But I was lazy. So, yeah. I'm just gonna sit down and enjoy this drink. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. I hope that you really liked this very, very chatty tea cart tour. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.